Brace the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states.
Epic views, waterfall mists, summit sunsets. It's all better outside. And with All Trails, you can discover the best of nature with over 450,000 trails around the world. Download the free app today and find your next adventure.
You better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Even 10 minutes is a long time to be awake like that.
My man Casanova over there on the West Coast.
I can just tell like how you
kicking the vibes.
So he brought this shit. And I can just tell like how he responded. He brought it.
My man Casanova over there on the West.
Yeah, and we are back at it, man. It's the Coach Uncut podcast. Beautiful hump day. We finna get into our bars to get the show going a little bit. How y'all boys feeling? Y'all good? Y'all Gucci?
I'm cooling like a fan at a house in the trap.
Oh no. Yeah.
The AC ain't working, then it ain't really that cool, to be honest with you.
That's the only cool spot. It's blowing sun. It's moving air.
Up over there.
That little box fan.
I'm feeling good, feeling great myself, man. Blessed and highly savored, bro. Blessed and highly savored, man.
Y'all ready to jump into it?
Oh yeah.
Let's hang out a little bit, man. Everybody that's hanging out with us, make sure y'all engage, vibe with us a little bit. Ducking the self-hate and don't care who discriminate. I determine my fate, only the real gonna relate. It's the Coach Uncut podcast, no kidding with the family. You're
What it do? It's Mr. I always got my people with me. Your boy DJ Noah Fresh, none other. Bow.
Bow, bow, bow. And it's your boy Trey Pound, the moisturizer. You already know the campaign, man. If no man can, the wet man can. President of Wet Lives Matter, because if it ain't wet, then it don't even matter. Play me my theme music. Splash.
peace and blessings, brother. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Everybody Gucci? Everybody
man,
good? Checking in again.
Bro. Chilling, man. Enjoying the week, man. It's a rough one. We'll get through it.
You had a rough week, bro. You want to vent a little bit, man?
Oh, yeah.
We here, bro. It's a safe place.
There's no topic I want to talk about, but it's been throwing haymakers every which way. You feel me?
Life been lifing.
Man, hard, but it's nothing I won't overcome and adapt and get better. But after this week, I'll be able to breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, me too, man. It's been a rough week for myself included, man. But you got to weather the storms. That's life, bruh. The kush gonna keep me a little metal out, but also just meditation. You know, taking everything one blow at a time, dog. It's like being on the ropes in a fight. Like Ali had George Foreman, dog. You gotta just rope a dope it a little bit and roll with the punches, as they would say.
No,
what's up, man? You got the big hater blockers on, bro. I see you.
Yeah, you got to put them blockers on, man, because them motherfucking haters been hating, boy. I'm trying to limit my cussing. That's what I told myself this go around.
Likewise.
Trying to limit my cussing this go around.
Likewise,
we're gonna clean the show up. Yeah. So it could be
got to clean it up a little bit.
Palatable.
Yeah.
Right,
we got a mature audience, man. You know, we got professional people that tune in of all sorts. They want to play at the workplace and share it with friends. So I already been cutting back on my slurs. I usually let the C and the N word fly quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? First I cut back on my N words, and then I start looking out for the Caucasian brethren as well. I just call them Caucasians and not hit them with the racker.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you got to let the racker fly, though.
Every now and then. Like, it's got to be the right situation, but on the show, you know, you gotta like cater towards everybody, man. No derogatory slurs toward any race.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna try to keep it professional.
Until we start talking about homeless people, that's when you like draw the line.
Yeah, that set me off right there. That's like a walking time bomb.
Yeah, I feel it.
I haven't been seeing them lately though.
You haven't been seeing them? You think they laying low? You think they found homes?
They
found
their
summer
bootstraps.
Vacation. It's hot.
It's hot. It is hot. That is very true, bro.
It is smoking hot.
Out here.
They hibernate in the summer, huh?
Yeah, they just had on the news though. They had a truck pull up the Skid Row, and they unloaded it. It was like a delivery truck. I guess somebody household goods was in there, but they unloaded it. They had beds. They had dressers, they had TVs. They was just pulling out the truck, and it's on Skid Row, man. You go down Skid Row, man. They have built houses on Skid Row, man.
You know, at least they're innovative, man. Like, gotta find a way. God didn't put this here for people to be selling and just taking ownership of it. So, if these brothers find a way to build something and get comfortable, you feel me? And they little habitat, then by all means do it, man. Until the city figure out how to get you out of there, then you got to figure out that situation, man. But squatting is a real thing.
I wonder, like, who was the first person on earth that said, "Yeah, this is my land," and somebody was the second person came, "Hey, man, let me get that." They're like, "Nah, you gotta buy it." And then it just started a whole.
How many horses you got, fam?
Yeah. What up, Steph?
Yeah, I didn't know San Diego had a Skid Row, to be real with you.
No, on LA.
No, you seen
LA got the Skid Row.
There isn't two Skid Rows. It's only one that shit's
It's only one. It's only one Skid Row, and it is. You can smell the pungent odor as you approach
Skid
Row.
Row.
Oh boy,
100%.
Hey, no, for real though, for tourists, don't go down there because you can get stabbed. It is volatile that walking down that street. Seriously, it goes down.
You think you can wear that hat down there?
Oh, yeah. I'll probably get in a shootout for sure.
You get stabbed, they're gonna shank you.
They ain't gonna get that close to me.
He'll get a bum bump.
Nah, I'm shooting, bro. I'm shooting.
Hey, we're not using any derogatory like statements toward people, man. Homeless people.
I'm defending myself.
It's a term, not bombs.
I'm defending myself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna defend myself against the less fortunate.
That might be another battle you don't want to lose, boy.
Yeah, them Wranglers. Them Wranglers will probably protect me from getting stabbed because they built for that.
You gonna have to cue us. See, I'm trying not to cuss. You gonna have to cue us what the hell you talking about though, because
man, I'm reading the comment. They said, "What them Wranglers?"
Oh, okay.
The Wranglers is crazy. I listened back to the show. I was like, this man's really out here. Just he don't care about his nuts. If you wear Wranglers, you don't respect your nuts, man. That's what my thought was when I was listening back. Bro, what? You cannot pack a pair of nuts and some Wranglers and walk around all day and doing like errands and shit.
They're made for rough and tough life, cowboy life, cowboy up.
No.
See, I don't like to judge people, but all the black people that wore the Wranglers, y'all kind of
different
like,
breed.
yeah.
Yep. Different breed. Like it was like back in high school, and nowadays it's different. But it was the Abercrombie black boys, and then the Wrangler black boys is the black boys you had to keep your eyes on.
Oh yeah.
Like especially if a civil war broke out, you never knew what side they would actually be on.
Whoa. I stand with you guys.
You might stand with us,
bro.
But that red and white hat, bro, the brothers are gonna be looking at you crazy, and the Civil War break out, and you pull up to the hood with that red and white hat.
It's gonna pop off. He gonna be like, "All right, Mr. Casey, where we going?"
Trey came with the shenanigans, man, early in the show.
Trey, check the Facebook comments. Steph say, no, Steph, the campground is in San Francisco, outside the courthouse in San. Have y'all been to San Francisco, bro? Like the whole.
Trey has, I haven't.
The whole downtown is homeless. Like people live outside the courthouse and stuff. It's like a whole village, and they gave them tents.
That's around a lot of downtowns and like courthouses. Because ours is the same vibes here in West Palm. I guess if like you get arrested for like trespassing, which happens to a lot of homeless people, I guess like you could make court very easily if you're down by the courthouse.
Your address is the courthouse. Steph say, "Nah, Nova ain't wearing Wranglers. I've only seen them in skinny joggers." Yeah, I got 2 pair of joggers, black and blue.
Gray sweatpants every day.
I don't like asking men what size pants they wear, but what size skinnies are these, man?
They're Fabletics.
At a certain size, they're not skinnies no more. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
they're medium.
Size 44 skinnies, man. What?
They're medium.
No such thing as 44 skinnies, man. Those are fatties.
He said dry fit skinnies.
Dry fit. Great boy Jit, what it do? That's little cuz right there, corn hanging out. Hey Nova, if you put your Facebook page to public, we can actually like see the comments on the screen. Y'all, yeah, they snitching on you. They saying you scared, you hiding something.
No, it is public. My page is public. I don't hide nothing. Yeah. Nothing.
I want to believe you, but I don't.
What do you guys think about like sovereign people, like sovereignty?
You start laughing at the gate.
Hey,
this is a serious conversation. What do you think about sovereignty? We ain't gotta get deep into it. We need to get like a different show for this type of vibe.
Your machine ain't big enough for the bigger machine. So you trying to claim sovereign against the big machine, you ain't gonna win. So I kind of think it's
not
like
a win. I don't know if it's a win. Isn't that what the natives are?
What? Native who?
Native Americans.
Yeah, they're recognized though. They're recognized. They ain't gonna recognize you as an individual.
There is a legal process for you to do that, sir.
It's a legal process for you to become a sovereign citizen in the United States of America.
Yeah. Yeah, I know somebody that's actually that, bro. It's a process, but it's possible. You could get sovereign land, like where the government can't come on your property and you govern yourself, like the police. There's some in the Carolinas. It's a black Gullah community.
Oh yeah,
that's they're sovereign. Like America, like
but
the police can't go on their property and do shit.
I think they lineage is directly trace their lineage.
Not everybody there, brother. You can go join that sovereign community if you want to detach from the matrix, my brother.
Oh yeah.
What would you just think about it overall? Do you like what's your overall opinion on like possibly a goal of mine, like, and it may not happen even with my grandkids, but a goal of mine is like to be wealthy enough where like my great grandkids, they don't have social security numbers, they not birth certificates, none of these government files and things they got on us to make us damn near property. They don't have none of that. That's the dream and goal for me. And it may not happen like while I'm alive, but you know, I'm teaching my kids this type of line of thinking, and hopefully we can get to that one day. But what are you guys' overall opinion on it, just like sovereign people?
What's the benefit? That's what I asked. What's the benefit?
Freedom. You can own your land, not pay taxes. Like a lot of things, it's real freedom.
That's programs. You put some chickens and goats on your land. Good. But I just want to know. I have to look at it more. I always see those guys claiming sovereign stuff. I see the videos where they go into court and they just get shitted on. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, they broke. You got to be wealthy to be really sovereign, in my opinion, because then you got the lawyers that do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Operate. You ain't trying to go get no 9 to 5. You ain't renting no apartments. You got a lot of land. You secluded, and you govern yourself a little bit. You can build you a compound, and really just duck off on something, bro. Like,
you think but what if they run down on you? Then what? I mean, like the government run down on you. Who you gonna call?
What do you mean who I'm gonna call?
Yeah, they run down on you.
Who the natives call? Who are the natives gonna call?
They call.
Ain't no difference, though. Like, who are they gonna call? You know what I'm saying? You just better come with a full army. I mean, any entity is just like America had to fight for this land. Like, you got to fight for what's yours. You got to be ready to die for, like, at the end of the day on some shit. But like, if you come across my property line, you just one little deputy and you trying to like boss up on something, I could spray you down, bruh. Like, get up off my property.
All right, we're gonna have Ruby Ridge in this motherfucker real quick.
But if I'm just like, I ain't on no war type shenanigans. It's just a process and a thought. Like, why they never taught us this in school?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is sovereignty never taught in to our kids ever, even to us?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it not taught?
That's understandable.
They hiding it for a reason, right? If there's a possibility, they hiding it for a reason. Anywho, that's another. We gotta do like subscription based content.
I want to dive into that. So I'm gonna do my homework on it, and I'm gonna look into it and see what the benefits of it is. I see people. I know taxes is one. Shit,
you
if you don't work, you don't pay taxes.
These broke sovereign people don't even be. They be going to get regular jobs and renting. Talking about they ain't got to pay rent. Like, yeah, you got to pay rent, bro. Like, they not finna respect the sovereign people if you in the courthouse talking about you sovereign, you ain't got to pay your bills.
Shit, it's gonna be quite tough to try to get some income in too, though. Like, that sovereign position.
I think it's just hard to pull away from the grid, man. Like, you can live off the grid. You can go put up home, pay your taxes, and you ain't got to hook up to the electrical grid. You got solar, you got things like that. You can live off the grid that way, sorta, as long as you pay your property taxes.
You ain't just about live. It's a state of mind.
Like, how can you buy land without giving up your information and shit, though?
Buy it through a company.
I mean, basically, that's it. I found out about people being sovereign like that. I was in Orlando. I don't get too deep into the shit, but I was riding with an individual that got pulled over, and that's how I started. Like, really, I knew about it, but that's how I started getting educated on it. Like, he was putting me onto game about a lot of that shit, and I saw how he handled the police. It was a totally different situation than a regular ass citizen. And they knew walking up to the car that he was sovereign because the car tag, it wasn't in his name type of vibe, like the registration. So no, it's you just gotta have like your affairs in order. You know what I'm saying? You can still operate in business and still have business entities and all of that, and not be like on paper with a social security number. Like, why do we have social security numbers?
What country would you represent? What would your country be called? What would your nation be called?
I call it Silkdom. It don't matter to me. Whatever you want to call it. Like,
Silkdom or Silkdom? Like Silk Kingdom? Like, but
Silk, yeah, Kingdom. Like Kingdom, dumb at the ends. Yeah. Silkdom. Yeah.
My shit would
type of vibe.
My shit would probably be like Moolah Moolah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mine would be Chief Wet Balls.
You got to pass it down to your kids, Trey.
Yeah.
You got to pass it down to your daughters, man. You got 2 daughters you got to pass down. The land of King Wet Balls. That's crazy.
Moolah Moolah.
Now, shout out to my dog, Chuck. Chuck came down to town over the weekend, man. We hung out a little bit, and we got into a little bit of this conversation, just sharing some game and some knowledge on this, man. But just a line of thought. We'll do some research, and we'll talk a little bit more and get our like overall perspective. But I just like to put the people's mind on things that they probably like unabreast to a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Shout out to Eliza B, man. She said, your screens are impressive. I love to connect and support you. Add me to your Discord. Okay.
Liza, I know a porn bot when I see one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and add it to the Discord real quick. Let's see what she's shaking. Might have some
Can't trust. She got no profile pictures. She might got big areolas.
Hey, I'm a fan.
69 God right there. 69 God. Hey, make sure y'all, if you don't catch us on the video on YouTube, man, make sure y'all go onto any podcast streaming app, man, and add us, download the shows. We got all the episodes on there, man. We're going all the way back to 2020 on the episodes.
Oh, great ad read, that brother. I'm getting good at this, man.
Tell you what, man.
Who y'all think gonna replace Joe? Joe say he ain't stepping down. So all that Kamala, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was ready to definitely go sovereign or lead the country if Kamala's gonna be the fill-in for Joe.
Oh man,
gotta get out of here.
No MAGA boys ain't finna let that Kamala shit happen. You already know
what
that
happened?
shit.
What happened to Nova here? What's going on?
Yeah. You had to blink the screen when you start talking about Kamala.
Great boy, I'm talking about some Maxine. Maxine is about 183. She needs to go play shuffleboard.
Newsom going. I think Gavin Newsom is going to replace Joe Biden. If you seen Joe Biden trying to say, "Oh, I ain't going nowhere," but now you see Nancy Pelosi came out and say Joe need to go, and you know who?
Yeah.
You know why Nancy is saying that, right? That just tells me the lineage of who's going to succeed Joe.
Oh, I thought he beat.
Nah, Gavin Newsom is a nephew. That's a nephew or grandson. Is one of them. That's her relative, her close relative, a blood relative. So
did y'all see Kamala used to date Montel Williams?
Yeah.
Man, he had a twerking on the Soul Train.
Twerking on the Soul Train.
You see that? clip?
Does she have kids herself, or she ain't got no kids? I don't think she got no kids.
Man, Montel had a twerking on the Soul
Train. Kids now?
I don't think she has kids. She
was dating. I just thought that was dope. I thought it was interesting for Montel. Montel, like some people, I seen a video with him. It was apparently his daughter and Kamala. Some people thought he had 2 dates. They thought like Montel was really out here moving like a real one. You know what I'm saying? With a couple things on his shoulder. But that's odd, man. Like it's all one big stage, and it's a small stage, bro. She's been around entertainment. She's been around a lot of things for a while. It's like I just thought that was interesting.
I just think that if anybody's gonna replace her, it's gonna be Gavin Newsom.
Oh man, my conspiracy bag coming into fruition.
It's unfortunate for Kamala. She's just gonna get leaped over.
It's Kamala or Kamala?
It's Kamala. He in his doggone redneck bag. He in his Wrangler bag. Go ahead and get it.
And so
they
can't. They both can't run on the same ticket, because they're from the same state. And this is gonna be they could, but this is gonna be a close race, so they won't chance it because of lawsuits that would come behind it. Because it's a law. I think it was 14th or 12th Amendment. One of them says that like the Electoral College. You can't have two candidates from the same state running. Technically, you can, but if it comes down to a close race where they're casting votes, then it can be called into question, like contested, basically.
Man, I went back and watched that.
I never seen a voting lawsuit really like somebody win one.
The closest we would have had if you don't remember when Bush and Gore.
Oh no, I remember that. Florida was the state. You don't ask me if
so
I remember. We was
he duped dog. Didn't he put a fast one on them.
Chinese when he started, he was from Texas, and he switched it to Wyoming right before the actual general election. And had he not, we probably would have seen the first time ever that law they would have had to take it to the Supreme Court. But he switched it to Wyoming.
It's gonna be interesting whoever wins. Like, what do y'all think happens? Like, at this point, I said this when the Capitol thing happened. I told Trey, I said he's gonna run again and probably win. And back then it seemed bleak and crazy, but here we are, and I think he's gonna win. Just hypothetically though, if he were to
he's
lose,
gonna win. He's gonna.
Yeah. Either way, I think it's gonna be a little bit of chaos.
No, I think if he lose, it won't be the chaos this time, because I think
I can guarantee you it's gonna be chaos.
If he lose, boy,
I'm telling you, because it's
and
there's too many measures.
What's the wages in
Vegas
on that one? Boy,
there's too many ways. They're not gonna do it again. They're not
LA
gonna do
Fitness
it again.
5, LA Fitness full court, run it back, man. We lost, but run it back.
Nah, they're not gonna
right
pop it
back,
off
fam.
this time. But I
I
don't think he's gonna lose though, man. I don't think he's gonna lose. I think
it's
gonna be
shaky.
It's gonna be the
shaky on the
biggest
Democrat
turnout.
side.
Yeah,
if you got your guy right now, if you got your guy right now that's trying to figure out if he's gonna step down. Shout out to Maxine. She come out trying to, he ain't too old. Maxine, you too old. So we ain't even take your advice on this, huh?
What has she ever done besides try to get Tupac banned?
Oh man, here you go.
What has any of them ever done, man? A politician is a politician. Like once they put that hat on, they all the same to me. Like they lose cut. It's like a down in Florida. I'm pretty sure it's like this everywhere, but like every cop is white. Like in like it don't matter if you black or not, but every cop, once you put that uniform on, you're white. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the same way as politicians.
The black cops are like the guys who wore the Wranglers.
I don't think Nova down for the cause a little bit. He just got a different perspective on the cause. That's all.
No, I wouldn't. No, I'm just saying like.
He wear Wranglers, so
and Bugle Boys.
No, I went back and watched that.
If you still wear Bugle Boys, then I gotta get your plug because I want a pair.
Got you.
Yeah, he's sewing them up himself probably.
Get them off eBay.
Man, I went back and watched that RFK interview with 19 Keys, man. That was shout out to 19 Keys, man. That's one hell of an interview he did with RFK, dog.
I couldn't get through it, so I thought he was gonna die any second, bro.
Hey, Trey, tell him.
Nah, you get used to it. Like y'all can go ahead and get in y'all chili the bag, but that was a really good interview, though.
Hey, how you doing? Tell us about it though, Trey. Tell us about it.
No, bro, I need your RFK shit before you get into this shit though.
Trey, tell us about it, Trey.
Yeah, I fuck with it. The interview was tough. I'm shooting.
Nah, for real. Tell us about it, Trey.
Nah,
imagine him going cross country talking like that to Jim Cone Young, whatever his name.
It would drive me insane because not only does he talk like that, he talks slow. So I got ADHD, man, and it would just drive me up a wall.
Yeah, he
bro.
talked about all y'all people with ADHD and all these chronic diseases and shit these kids got that they ain't had back in the day. Like
or they know how to diagnose it.
Yeah. Nah, he said he running on a platform that's gonna inspire people like with a vision, a community, and not like feed on people anger and shit that's like divisive shit that's going on right now with Trump and Biden. But nah,
they ain't talking shit. That's why I fuck with RFK. At least he's trying to talk some actual life shit. These other candidates ain't talking no life.
They just going at each other, man.
Correct. It's slandering each other's family, slandering each other's like habits and lifestyles, like that type of stuff. But shout out to 19 Keys, like Trey said though. All jokes aside, his voice weak as hell, but I think 19 Keys did a good job of being responsible black media and getting somebody like that voice and their policies in front of the people. He has a big audience, and I think people need to hear. I also think he has an intelligent audience. Everybody ain't listening to a intellect and a thought leader. So I think it hit valuable ears. That was my take from it after I watched it. When I was all said and done, I got my opinions on him and his shaky voice and his health. But at the end of the day, I was like, yo, this message got to some very important ears because the average person isn't listening to 19 Keys, you know? Yeah. It's people that are trying to find like solutions to life and on this journey and all of that type of stuff, and people that are gonna go vote as a weapon, not voting off emotions and their feelings, which is a large part of what Biden and Trump is running on, man. Emotions, even Maxine, like they're playing off of our emotions, especially like trying to scare us into voting. Oh, you don't want Trump to win. You heard what he said, and like, bro, give me some policies, man. I ain't scared of Trump. I told Trey, he talking about me and KB gonna be cooking at the damn.
And KB gonna hit you with the, I got the recipe.
Man, y'all tried me and my dog on that episode, man. No, but I thought it was dope, man. Shout out to RFK, man. That's my vote going to. Like, I really don't want to vote. Just keep it a bean, and I don't even like him as a candidate. I just think he's the best out of the three. My ideal candidate would have some other traits, but you got to compare the three and think about who's progressive. He come from a progressive lineage. The Kennedys, you know, they had a progressive. Yeah, so I'd rather get somebody that has new thoughts and new ideology getting that seat than the same two old diaper wearing clowns that we got fighting over at the
and that's what makes me mad, man. This is the best we got. All right, y'all already forced us into us into a two-party system, right? Where these two parties have so much control, and this is what y'all put in front of us as these are the saviors that's going to carry the torch. Come on, man.
So you ain't. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you, Brother Nova. So you ain't rocking. I mean, you still wearing your red and white hat, and you still like, you know, you're a Trump disciple. You bought the Bible. You bought the Trump F1s. Yeah. So you deep. Flag. So you're not giving RFK any thought or any, like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't fucking with RFK.
No, I can't get past his voice, bro. I need to look up his policy. He said some stuff that kind of threw me off.
You ain't even heard his policies.
He said some stuff.
That'd be some nigga shit right there. Boy.
Hold on, no, he said some stuff that I wasn't jiving with it, bro. I wasn't jiving with some of the stuff that he said, and I was like, yeah, I can't rock with that because I don't like that type of ideology. I think I said that.
Shout out to JJ talking that shit. He said, if you don't have money, neither policy is for you. Yeah, that's why they send all the shucking and jiving, entertainment. Look where they try to meet us at to get our vote, the BET Awards.
Yeah, they outside. They try to meet us outside to get our vote.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well,
at some point, you got to be like, we got to bring being offended back. Like, sometimes we just letting things slide. Nah, man, be offended by somebody. I'm offended that you think you get my vote at the BET Awards.
It was so cringe. It was so cringe too, man. And the way people, you know who the biggest flag carrier for the Democratic Party is? Plies.
Oh no, yeah, he need to go. Me and Trey was talking about. We was just talking about Plies, man. Like Plies is ridiculously embarrassing. Yeah, he embarrassing.
He campaigning, bro. Like I think he gonna be a cabinet member. The way he be campaigning, man.
Yeah, you have a few of them clowns every year. You have certain the particular coons. They come out and they go hard. They go hard in the paint for it. For both sides of them, I've been seeing both sides. And Plies been the coon for the Democrats this year. Last go round, it was Charlemagne. I thought he was a king coon for the Democrats this time.
Yeah, he was pretty bad. Yeah, all of them be pretty bad, man. I wonder how much they get paid to do that type of shit.
I can't. You know what? Remember there was a time when journalists didn't let you know who they were siding with. They kind of just reported it and tried to stay in the middle.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
What's journalists?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about like media? You talking about like radio personalities and stuff like that?
Radio personalities, media, they used to just be neutral. They used to just report on the news.
And how black ones, I think you got a different responsibility as in black culture. We should not, like word to Malcolm X, we should not look to entertainers for their political opinions, their spiritual opinions and stuff like that. But I do think there is some type of responsibility if you have a big black platform to be if you're of that cloth, like me myself, if I was to build a platform up to that level, I think it would be my responsibility to stand on certain principles in public. You know what I'm saying? Who I would vote for wouldn't be one of those things. You know, a lot of my thoughts and things like that would be how I like did that. So I don't think who you vote for should be how you lead and try to connect with your community. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like 19 Keys' approach to it, because he said after the RFK interview, he tweeted that I'm not endorsing anyone. You just got to be responsible to enlighten the people. And I think that's more important, to enlighten the people than to just ride the coattail of a Democrat or Republican party. Then it gets goofy. You know what I'm saying? Then you trying to crusade and rally people to make a decision. No, I think everybody, black, white, Spanish, indifferent, should hear both sides, all the policies. And I think that's the responsibility of media, is to give the listener, especially if you're connecting to your community, give the listeners both sides. All of the policies, and let them choose, not you try to convince them on what you want to vote for. Like, that's where I'm with you. Like, that's irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? Like, your opinions may not be, and your lifestyle may not be that other person's lifestyle. Them policies may work for you, but it may not work to your audience and your listening group. So I'm with you on that type of shit.
Yeah, and when I listen to it, like, what I respect 19 Keys for on that interview, he gave him a lot of pushback on a lot of different issues. He brought up reparations. He brought up different institutions that, you know, like, he wanted to, like, firmly stand on, and how he was gonna, like, fight those systems when it comes to, like, prison reform, police reform, and stuff like that. And what I respected about RFK, like, he was like, look, I'm not gonna lie to you like any other politicians. When the reparations thing came up, he was like, look, I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. Like, it's a, you know, Gavin Newsom, he pulled out that one thing in California with the reparation thing. He said it was just pretty much a political stint. But he's like, there's black farmers and stuff that I've been, like, advocating for and trying to make sure these people get paid in the farming industries, and they, like, push that back. Congress push that back. So, like, he said, if it reached his desk as a president, and then you can have a conversation, but he just can't see, like, if it had smaller issues such as, like, getting black farmers paid, not even, like, reach that pulpit, he can't see how, like, reparations, he just don't see it happening. So he's not gonna just give you an answer.
I ain't got my vote now. Fuck it. I need reparations. No, I'm just playing.
I'd rather, like, hear, like, some real, like, a real response, even with the wars and stuff that's going on with Palestine and Israel.
I don't care about no wars. My foreign policy shit ain't nothing, dog. Like, I don't care about wars. I care about the plight of the black man. That's it. I don't care about their deficits. I don't care about none of the other shit. All I care about is the plight of the black man. Reparations, our plight in this whole thing. That's it. Everything else is probably important, but I'm just saying what I care about. I'm interested to know, like, because 19 Keys put out a tweet that every president that has ever been president is a Zionist. So I'm interested to know his, like, opinion on
how did he get to that conclusion?
That conclusion on that everybody, and he, like, the tweet, I wish I could just put it on the screen right now, but I'm not prepared because I didn't know we was going to talk about this. But he pretty much in the tweet was saying that everybody that has gotten into that seat was chosen, and also that there's some evil sides to it, type of shenanigans. And I would like to hear him elaborate on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the few people that I do want to interview that's outside of sports. Is 19 Keys. I want to sit down with that brother one day. That's on my bucket list. I think he's sharp. I don't believe in everything he absolutely say. I like to say that because when he go make a dumb, or he say some shit on, bro, you said you like 19 Keys.
I don't
100% agree with nobody. That's just not a real thing.
And that's what I got to tell people. Yeah, I don't, just because I like Trump don't mean I agree with any and everything that Trump does. And I think a lot of people get into this blind loyalty, like they can't call Biden out for the stuff that the wrong stuff that he does. Like, man, if I like you, that don't mean I'm gonna ride to the end or fine. If you at fault, you at fault. It's just what it is. And I think that we owe that to the people to get up there. But some people will just die on that hill with that person, man. They just die on that hill. And I can't
For
respect
what? Like Plies. Like I don't understand his. People were saying, like, after the debate, he was saying that Biden looked okay and he was fine. It was all like propaganda. I was like, bro, come on. We all saw like a very old man that shouldn't be running the country. And it's okay for you to, if you don't tell me that after watching that, now I don't even respect your opinion because I know you full of shit.
Yeah, he
like,
trying to be a hip hop ambassador. He's trying to be an ambassador for hip hop.
He barely made music to be doing that though.
Oh yeah. He's trying to campaign for.
What's the last Plies song you was just like, yeah, that's fire?
He just
I like his music.
Ran
Let
off
me
on
clear
the
that
plug
up.
twice.
Let me clear that up. That was fire, but that was a long time ago as well. When you look at the
that's it.
when that dropped.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the last one.
Yeah.
Plies had one of the most incredible rap runs in Florida history, man. I think Boss Man D-Lo may be embarking on something like that, and his music isn't as good, but on somebody that grew up and grew through the Plies era, there was nothing like it, dog. Like on some real shit. It was bigger than Ross' run.
Everybody.
It was bigger than Trick Daddy's run. It was. He probably had the like best 3 to 5 years of any Florida rapper as far as just like buzz, and it wasn't no features. And he had the whole state in a headlock, bruh. If you hear like most of these new rappers in Florida, like they're the spawns of Plies. Kodak, all those young boys, they grew up with that energy, and if you go look at their interviews, they give Plies a lot of credit to, you know, their rap styles and whatnot. But shout out to Plies. He came to Palm Beach and we held him hostage. Not we.
What do you owe y'all some money?
Not we. I wasn't a part of the crew, but nah, man. He had at that time, man. What good times this was. But at that time, Plies was dropping mixtapes like he was Wayne down here, man. But one of the things he used to always say is he got his file. I got my file on me. Like that was his thing. So he came down here. He was performing at the $1 Million nightclub at the time, man, off of Palm Beach Lakes and Okeechobee Boulevard. He's in there. I'm watching. Yeah, I just opened up for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some, not the flex, but we had just opened up, got off stage, we vibing a little bit. One of the boys from downtown Palm Beach, Plies, having a good little show, man. The crowd, you know, he vibing with the crowd just like a hood dude. But it was some smoke out there that Plies don't really live that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That he's rapping his brother's life. So a gentleman from Palm Beach jumped on stage with his fire and say, "You say you always got your fire on you. Where that fire?"
Oh man, yeah, the color money moment.
It was Color Money before the Color Money, man.
Who was Color Money?
This is a true story.
Oh, you
never heard of Color Money when he got slammed off the stage in Tallahassee? That dude was from Belgrade, Palm Beach guy as well. That's who slammed him. You never seen Plies guy slam?
No, I never seen that. I remember I seen him running with Jamie Foxx when he was getting shot at in L.A.
Nah. So he was performing at a club in Tallahassee. A gentleman from my hometown, Belgrade, was on stage, and he invited the young man on stage, and I guess something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong, but the jit grabbed him.
He ain't nothing but 5'2".
Oh, yeah.
He took all 5'2" of his ass off of that stage.
I'm gonna have to look this. I know it's on YouTube.
And when he picked Plies up, Plies said, "Color Money."
Who the hell is Color Money? That's his security?
I think that was his call for security.
He probably was saying calamari.
Calamari.
This is all true stories, man. I'm just letting y'all know how my city roll a little bit too, man. I just gave you two Palm Beach stories that held Plies accountable.
What was the song? It wasn't Bust It Open. My Bust It Baby. Bust It Baby.
Bust It Baby was fire. 100 Years.
Boy, 100 years went hard, boy.
That whole album was hard, bro. Me and bro was riding one time. Last time, that was like a year ago. Yeah. We was going to my sister a couple years ago, probably at this point. We was going to my sister's graduation or her pinning. She's a nurse, shout out to sis. And we was playing, I just got in the park and we was just playing Plies for a good little minute, just letting it run. Plies make good music, man. If you're a Floridian, you get into that type of shit.
He had a good tape with NBA Youngboy. That was like the last time I listened to him. That mixtape he did with NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, I missed that one. I had to miss that call.
Yeah, that's the short bus tape.
Yeah, it is. You definitely needed 2 helmets.
There's a lot of screaming going on
when
that tape.
when Young Boy
You
first
had a
came
doggone
out,
chin strap on with that helmet, listening to that shit.
when Young Boy first came out, man, he was fire, man. He was spitting that fire.
Oh,
He was
for
spitting
sure,
that fire.
for sure.
Yeah.
What is it? What was it? What was my favorite song on that first Young Boy tape that I?
38 Baby.
Oh yeah,
38 Baby.
That 38
Boy.
Baby. Woof.
Man, he just had that heat, man. I thought Young Boy was about to be that next one out of New Orleans, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Baton Rouge.
Oh yeah.
Whatever, Louisiana. All y'all the same in my mind. I ain't never been there like that.
It's different.
I only been in New Orleans, man. So everybody that I know from Louisiana is from New Orleans. In my mind.
He said the gumbo different in Baton Rouge. You can tell too.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the Baton Rouge cats I be a little him, Boosie. They all little like little.
Yeah,
they
little,
tip the tart scale.
Yeah, they capital R.
For sure.
Big R.
Capital R apostrophe
what
tart.
what we say, all the way retarded. We all the way
While we
retarded.
speaking about New Orleans, what do you think about the Cash Money tour with No Turk? I know him and BG beefing a little bit right now, but what's your opinion on that shit? Is it a real reunion without Turk?
Yes and no.
Okay, that means it's a real one then.
Yes and no, because Turk got some.
BG was right, nigga.
Turk had some tracks that he spit on, but the heavyweights and the carriers of the Hot Boys are the three. Wayne,
I think everybody just got to be
BG,
included for it to be a real reunion, man.
Wayne, BG,
I think
and
everybody
Juvie,
got to be
man.
included.
I mean,
Still, they can't leave dog out though, man. Like you can't. He was there. Like on those Hot Boy albums, Turk had a verse like on every.
Yeah, he had a verse.
So how do you leave him out?
Because
you can't leave the Hot Boys out of a Cash Money reunion tour.
I got a good one for you, Noble.
I'm just saying.
You was hating on Silk the Shocker. So who you got? Silk the Shocker, Young Turk.
I got Turk. I'll take Turk.
Oh, Cap.
Burn that boy up, man.
Man, you crazy, bruh.
Silk be off beat, bro. Like, I fought with Silk heavy when I was a jit.
I come
bro.
too fast. I come too slow. I come too fast. Move through the crowd.
Nah, dog. It's better than that. It's better than that. Like Silk be saying some shit, bro.
The only thing Silk talked that on where he say
that song, like he had the album he had Mayo on and all that. My dog was on the run.
Oh man, that joint with Mayo.
White walls. Then
Silk
had some joints. Like everybody talking like in like hindsight. And them times when No Limit was dropping the album every other day. Every other day I was at Best Buy buying. I don't give a fuck if it was what's them twins.
Every Tuesday, Ghetto Twins.
No, not them twins. Cain and Abel. Cain and Abel, Mia X, Fiend, bro, Snoop
Magnolia
came over
Slim.
there. Magnolia Slim, bro. I was buying all that shit, boy. I don't care what you say.
Every Tuesday he was dropping the album. Every Tuesday.
It was
boy,
Beats
it
by the
sound
Pound
goody.
and somebody else. Who was the other producer?
KLC.
KLC was one more. It's still another one. We missing one.
KLC on the beat on Beats by the Pound.
We missing one. Beats by the Pound, KLC, and it was another one that I'm missing right now.
Yeah.
But that shit was going ham. Master P was dropping the album like every day of the week, and I was going to buy all them ugly covers. They was shining all in my glove
Pen and
box.
Pixel. They had them Pen and Pixel covers, boy.
Yeah.
Pen and Pixels, man. But back to the Hot Boys, man. I would like Hot Boy Turk.
What's the real beef though? What's the real reason why they like, man, get this little? He ain't it.
Who knows, man? Turk be saying
ass
some outlandish stuff, bro. He be coming sideways, and then I know he sued Baby. Then he pulled the lawsuit.
That's what it's about right there.
And it was like,
he's like, yeah. He tried to kiss me too, but I wasn't with it.
Turk has always been the bastard child of the group. He always got treated like the stepchild, straight up. He only got one album out the whole group.
His work ethic and like shit wasn't on point as the other guys as well. Like them guys were known as like serial workaholics.
Yeah, and he didn't want to put it in there. I remember at the Superdome they had a concert.
Yeah, that's what did it. That's what got him out of there. Bourbon like, yep, he didn't want to put it in there. Get it out.
I remember at the Superdome they had a concert and they was throwing money. Cash Money was throwing money, and Turk went to grab some money. He said, "Man," Baby said, "Man, put that back. You
put it in there.
Do some work. You put that money down in front of everybody. Everybody heard it on the mic, bro. Clowned him, bro.
No, I don't agree with that though.
Like, it's always been Turk has always been on the outside.
You can't, as a boss, you can't publicly do that to your mans like that.
But he was strung out too. BG was strung out, but he still showed up to work.
I mean, they're also saying that Baby was feeding them boys drugs, like the old record producers and record label owners from the 70s and shit that was doing black culture. So that's the thing too. Like, they also said that Baby wanted them boys high. And when they all got sober, they all sued them. BG, they all had beef with Baby at some point about money. And then there's a lot of just smoke about like how young they were, right? These are like jits. I know the heroin culture in New Orleans be on some other shit as well.
Water.
But them boys was really young on heroin.
Mm-hmm. Not everybody, just BG and Turk was shooting up. Juvie was straight. Lil Weezy was straight. Lil Wayne ain't started cursing.
In New Orleans though, man. Like, it's a lot of young. Like, that shit happens very young out there.
A lot of dope fiends. It's a lot of young dope fiends. They be 13 years old out there.
Yeah.
All the way out.
What's
there.
up with that shit, bro?
It's just they grow up. A lot of people grow up without no fathers. They in Angola. They fathers, they father figures, their uncle, everybody locked up, man. Everybody locked up, and they just raised by the streets. They got to go get it. They got to go provide for their family, so they get thrusted out into the streets at like 10 years old. And then they get used up by the streets. You know, these older dudes feed them whatever, and they do whatever. These little dudes will kill you. The little boys will kill you.
Yeah.
It be the little boys that
I was trying to tell my old business partner, man. He was down that bullshit, and they ran down on him.
Yeah. Caught that boy. They did him something nice.
They will. You come out there flashing, you play stupid games.
To the room crying. Trey was laughing in the background. I'm trying to have a real conversation. They just took his cell phone and he ain't have shit in his wallet, so they gave it back to him.
Cause they could tell how you dress, and then it's a lot of things. A lot of things can be avoided if you just pay attention.
Drunk and white.
And you gonna get it in.
Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
I see a drunk white guy, bro, by himself. He ain't got no crew.
Corner you.
He's a walking lick. Let me go ahead and just run down on his pockets real quick.
The reason why I was laughing, because we warned him the whole weekend. Warned him. Like,
yeah, we did.
Hey, man, this ain't a good look, dog.
But
this ain't the city you want to fuck off in. Is what we told him repeatedly. Hey, bro, listen. Like, I'm giving you like some black culture things. I know they tell you in white land that to come down here to Bourbon Street and it's a good time. But I'm gonna let you know from our perspective on how our people move, bro. You are a walking lick. Stop getting drunk. Stop walking by yourself in the middle of the night back to these hotels. Somebody gonna run down on you, bro.
Yes, sir.
And that's exactly what happened. They ran down on this dumbass.
Every time. But like I tell people, a lot of stuff too. A lot of when people get robbed or shot there as tourists, a lot of things can be avoided by just a simple "excuse me" or "my bad." You know what I'm saying? Like what happened is they walking down Bourbon Street and it's tight.
Depends on how much water he had in his system.
He showed the check.
If he got water, since he going to bed, he ain't out there doing shit. He going to sleep. That's a fact, Jack. You're not like vibing out amongst Bourbon Street off of some heroin. No,
but you know who?
You're right.
But you know who owned it though. You know who owned it. It's easy to spot. It's easy to spot who's on that type of time. You hear me? It's easy to spot the boys that's gonna violate you.
Man, it's so ridiculous, bro. Man, so I seen Ray Charles. All right, bro, I ain't fucking with you today, man.
But that water put Ray Charles to sleep fast, boy. That boy
was out of there grabbing on wrist.
That's an ugly drug, bro. I don't know how people like even try that shit. To me, it just looks dark, evil, and ugly. Like I don't know how people explore around in that. You just gotta be going through some pain and shit, man, to like even explore into that. But heroin, opioids, it's a dark, ugly drug. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Like who pulls that out? How you progress to that?
Hey,
and what?
Don't pull.
Here's my thing. How do you even sell that shit? Like, bro, I remember as a you know, in the streets a little bit, living that life. And I'm in the car with one of my partners that was selling that shit. And his clientele was, I'm like, bro, don't you ever pick me up again. I felt like dingy that night. I was like, ugh. Like this is the people you deal with on a regular basis, bro. This is insane, dog. There's no way. Like it's dark, it's ugly, it's nasty.
It's like
straight
that.
up.
That and meth is like the final drug bosses. Like you're at the final drug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Them shit's worse than crack.
Yeah. Because a crackhead can still be functional. Somebody can smoke crack and they might be
You
jittery.
say the same thing about a meth head.
Nah, meth head, they got the holes in their face. They are different, bro. Meth.
Once you start getting the holes in your face, you ain't really can't be productive.
It's two levels, bro. A crackhead is still like they're gonna start stealing, doing crackhead things, but they still functional. A meth head is just
functional.
Nah, man.
They just don't have the skin shit. But I've never seen a crackhead that was that kept a house and shit. Like
hell no, boy. There's everything in that motherfucker. See, I don't know what kind of crackhead you've been around over, but the ones I understand, boy.
Bill Harris said Navy make you hit that shit.
Damn, boy,
man,
y'all.
But
what branch you in, bro? That's different.
Boy, Navy, they had them hard drugs, boy. I don't seen them. I don't seen them urinalysis results.
Once you hit meth and heroin, like you're out of the drug spectrum, bro. You completed the drug circle, the drug triangle, the drug octagon.
It's dark.
Yeah.
It's evil.
Only thing that's gonna help you is death or rehab, intense rehab.
The other drugs be so strong, man. They have a strong hold on your soul and a lot of things, man. Like it be ugly. As a kid that grew up in the 80s, 90s, having crackheads, like the epidemic, we grew up in the midst of that shit. And that shit scared the hell out of me, bro. That's what scared me from hardcore drugs altogether. Was just growing up in the era of crackheads. Like seeing that shit in your family and people dealing with it, because you watch somebody go from a regular person to like a completely different zombie type shit. And that person is gone. You know what I'm saying? And it took years for like my uncle to bounce back in life and like starting to become himself again.
Yeah.
And when he did shake it, dog, like he died. Because like his body, I think, was just I'm not the morgue or anybody that did any of his blood work and no shit like that, but it felt like when he got clean, he only was like he had like another like 3-4 years, and his heart and his organs started failing him. You know what I'm saying? Because those drugs like be pumping that shit. It becomes like a part of your DNA after so long. They're so strong, man. But stay away from that hardcore shit.
Shout
man.
out Bill, man.
It's ugly out there. It destroys families. There's nothing cool about it. It's nothing cute. That's why, like, I can never, as much of a hustler I am, I can never touch a hardcore drug, man. I just know how to just destroy families and communities. You know what I'm saying? There's no amount of money ever in my life that's worth what I saw that shit do to my community. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'll hustle and to a certain point, certain things when I was in that world a little bit, but never could get into, I want to be a dope boy. You know what I'm saying? I love dope boy music, but I could never get into like hardcore moving or shit like that just because I seen what it do firsthand, man. And there's no amount of money. That's what selling your soul is to me too. Not just record labels. Like you selling your soul a little bit, bro, because that shit is a soulless job. For sure.
I see what's crazy
How can you even like shoot something in your body, nigga? Like
they get there, man.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like
that's a different individual to me as well. That's a different individual to me. I'm with you.
You know what? Now, when I go home,
I can't even like, motherfucker. I'm gonna tell myself, did you go to med school, motherfucker? Like, what are you doing?
Nigga, what if you miss a vein, boy?
Yeah, like, bro, you don't know what
they ain't missing no vein. They go between the toes. They ain't gonna miss no vein. They ain't wasting that.
What?
Them boys,
how you
they go between the toes.
They want to hide the marks.
Neck.
Yeah, they don't really want like you to see their tracks and shit. Like they're getting a little bit smarter with like not wanting to look like an addict in public and whatnot. So
you can't miss a vein between the toes. Is that the rule?
Man, I don't know.
No, the veins is you can inject that shit anywhere. It just that's the spot where it flows faster. You know.
But what I was saying is like I go home and I even looking on Facebook, I see all the dope boys that used to be on top and like now they zombies. They zombies.
Wild demographic.
No, I see the funeral on Facebook.
Wild
on Facebook, hold on. On Facebook, I see them at the funeral.
Let's see yours funeral page.
Now the funerals, they overdose. I see a lot of them, like people posting the cloud with the wings and shit, and they be They be up there dead, and I'm like, damn, that was the dope boy. And I go home, and I see them, they strung out in front of the liquor store where they used to serve at, and it's just like, damn, bro, like you used to be the seller, now you the user. Like,
yeah, that's a thing too.
What the hell? And I know a lot of dope boys from back in the day that fentanyl just didn't took them out, bro. Just didn't took them out, man.
Yeah, it'd be wild watching the dope boy go like transform. That's a regular thing. Like hoods are universal. That's what one thing I like about just hoods, bro. Like this should be universal. So like I've seen that as well. Like the dope boy like turned into the fiend. Like it's wild.
It's a tragic evolution.
You know any successful dope boys? I know a few. You know successful dope boys?
I know some dope boys that sold their dope, took the money and got legal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, bought a couple of donut shops.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Paige, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I use Uber Eats for everything, and I feel like people forget that you can truly order anything, especially living in New York City. It's why I love it. You can get Chinese food at any time of night, but it's not just for food. I order from CVS all the time. I'm always ordering from the grocery store. If a friend stops over, I have to order champagne. I also have this thing that whenever I travel, if I'm ever in a hotel room, I never feel like I'm missing something because I'll just Uber Eats it. The amount of times I've had to Uber Eats hair items like hairspray, deodorant, you name it, I've ordered it on Uber Eats. You can get grocery, alcohol, everyday essentials in addition to restaurants and food you love. So in other words, get almost anything with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age. Please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Trey with the shit today, man. Hey, Trey full of shit today, bro. He ain't, man, just full of shit, bro.
There's some dope boys. They be interviewing sports players.
Nah, boy.
I know dope boy brothers that have turned their life around.
Yeah.
Cocaine cowboys.
Man, shout out to them boys.
I never touched anything that harmed people. Like hardcore shit, I never touched anything that harmed people. That's my story. I'm sticking to it, boy.
Now,
I got a soul.
And
I love people. I could not give them something that'll kill them, dog. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? That's a soulless person. If you could sell somebody something for a profit that'll destroy them. Yeah. Ain't throwing no shots at nobody. That's just, how my mind always worked. It's like I couldn't sell my people something that'll kill them for a profit.
Yeah. I got a partner, though.
I'd rather be poor than do that.
I got a partner. He was a big time D boy. He did some time in the feds. He got out, and now he's like a big time. He's in corporate. He's in a corporate world, and he's making a great life for himself. He applies the hustle.
Sales is sales, baby.
Yeah,
sales is sales. Business is business. At the end of the day, this shit's business. Like, it's not a coincidence. Like, a lot of the I had this take a while ago. I forgot who. I think I was talking to Stacks when we were having this conversation. I said it's not just like a marketing reason or I would say an evil reason that these regular execs try to go out the dope boys. Like some of it also is the hustle. Some of it also is the entrepreneurship, right? Like think of the biggest rap artists. Like they all were hustlers. I don't think they just sold their lifestyle on records. Like they had street reputations of being a salesman. Marketing. It takes that to even get to that level to be a rapper. It takes some marketing, some street shit. It's all business. So a lot of these hustlers be just business dudes, bro. They just don't have the same opportunities. You know, they didn't get to go to Harvard. They had to go to the school of hard knocks type shit. But these guys be having the mental capacity to run organizations. Like when you look at New Jack City, which was like every ghetto at that time in the 90s and shit, you had Nino Browns, bro, dudes, even Meech and BMF and those guys. Those guys are business people, bro. They just was dealing in the wrong business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Product
Same
of your
thing the Kennedys
environment.
did. The Kennedys, the Rockefellers. I mean, they demonized ours for like, you know, doing.
They just made theirs
shit.
legal. They just made theirs legal.
Yeah, but the Kennedys was playing around like liquor running. Yeah, they boosted. They doing illegal shit. But that's how they turned their weapon to politics and to other things else. You know, that's white privilege right there. You know, our villains get painted a little bit different.
Yeah.
Word up, like they just get painted a little bit different.
Yeah, we get villainized in a lot of ways, man.
Think of how they romanticize like Italian mafia movies.
Yeah, and that's like an honor and a privilege to be that type of gangster. But they look down upon,
and they murdering people on that shit. Though.
Yeah,
like they killing
but that's
people.
Cool. It's beautiful, right? But the black people are doing it, and it's my God, it's horrible. They're doing the same thing that Italians.
Umar hit on that on his last interview.
Oh yeah,
who? Elon?
Umar.
Oh,
Umar. Go ahead, man.
They say Umar pushed the school back another year too.
Yeah, he pushed it back. He said they got asbestos in the attic or some shit, some wild crazy.
Boy, ain't something going on every year with the building. I don't know.
That boy finagling and finesse. How much money he got?
Fliggerboom in school. Fliggerboom Elementary.
He put them windows up. We got windows. We have windows on the school.
Man,
Fliggerboom High School.
He pushed it back, but he said it's on its way, and he said the next school he ain't even gonna tell y'all niggas about because he see how y'all doing them on this one.
Dog, it shouldn't take this long to start. He should have started the school in the trailer at least and got a curriculum going and got some graduates and stuff and show the proof. But he showed proof of concept. He can't even show proof of concept. He just wanted to go get a school, a building,
bro.
Dog,
you the person he talking to, Nova. You the person he talking to.
If you
go listen to that, you the person he talking about. He like,
if you got this,
he like you go listen to the people who got these critiques about me. It be these doggone motherfuckers who got like would say the most random stuff. Ain't donate a dime to like trying to get no.
So I ain't
they ain't got nothing to do with
money.
your accounting. That's gaslighting though, Umar. We asking you about the building. Now you talking about the people that's talking about the building. Get back to the building. What's going on with the building?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
All I'm saying is he didn't have to go straight to the building. He could have started a trailer. He could have started teaching people out of a trailer, and it would have been beneficial because now you got proof of concept.
That man ain't about to be in no trailer.
Is he really Frederick Douglass' grandson?
I don't know, dog. What he say? I ain't do his lineage.
Yeah,
that's a crazy lie.
Is he really a doctor?
See though?
I don't know, bro. Like
he called himself sovereign.
One.
So
he's a sovereign doctor.
Sovereign? Is it school sovereign nation?
I don't think he's sovereign. I don't think the brother's sovereign. I rock with Dr. Umar. But like I said, I don't believe and have the same opinions of all his shit. I don't 100% agree with nobody. He got some crazy ass shit going on here and there with the school and all that. I don't know nothing about the school, but on family principles and a lot of that stuff he be talking, community wise. Yeah. Shout out to a lot of them boys starting schools. Like a lot of the ball players got these charter schools.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Umar couldn't, bro.
He got some takes out there about why his school's different.
Yeah. What's one up? Can you remember one up?
He got a summer camp coming up.
I don't want to misspeak for Brother Umar.
Okay.
I want to do some content with him as well, so I don't want to respectfully.
He said he got.
Dr. Umar be knocking down the woke bays.
Right? Yeah, he do.
He be knocking down the woke bays. You ever when you on Instagram, you can see mutual followers and whatnot. So
he be in them like
all of the any woke chick page I hit, it got a Dr. Umar like.
Oh yeah.
So I already know how you get down. You know what I'm saying? I can just tell from Instagram likes that. He knocking the woke bays down for sure.
Yeah, he got to.
He's a smart brother though. He's a smart brother. He's intelligent.
Yeah, he's intelligent.
Well spoken.
For sure. Yeah. Great communicator. I think he articulates himself well and he can connect. Like you gotta dumb yourself down a little bit. And I think him Not to compare him to Charleston White, and they kind of beefing right now. And I like
Oh,
to
they
see
are?
that matchup. Yeah, they've been going back and
That'll
forth.
be a good matchup because Charleston White ain't as dumb as people think he is.
I got
Umar. Or how it sounds. Yeah. I mean, Umar I think, has read more
I'm a big
books.
Charleston White fan.
I think he's more
I got
into
Umar.
books
Umar cooking right
and
now.
vocabulary.
I got Umar.
Umar sharp.
But hey, I think
Umar is on a more positive trajectory than.
But I think Charleston White can get it up out of him. He's an agitator. Charleston White he can get up under your skin. He can get it up out you.
No, I don't think I think Dr. Umar is unfazed in that world.
I don't know. We need to let it ride, man. We need, and we need to have mediated. Roland Martin need to mediate it.
Nah, get Roland Martin the hell up out of here. Nah, I love brother Roland Martin. I love all the brothers that got different people. Nah, I mean, I don't 100% agree with anybody, but I don't think he need to be moderating that. I think let them two have a duel.
Who would you have? Who would you have moderated?
You can't have nobody. You just gotta let them boys
go at it.
Nah, because it's gonna get out of hand. We gotta have we gotta keep
they allow each other to speak. I don't think they get no yelling match.
Charleston White disrespectful.
But he still
he gives space for other people to talk. He don't over talk people. Like he's a respectful speaker. Both of those guys are dumbing themselves down. Like Charleston White is way more intelligent than what he's putting on. But when he was working in the community, doing things the righteous way, nobody heard him. He had no real platform. So he dumbed himself down. He's still working in his community, but he's dumbing himself down and doing some low vibrational things to be able to connect to the common man. He meeting y'all at the BET Awards as well, is what I'm saying. We talked earlier about the politicians meeting us there. He is as well, because right now what intelligent people are understanding is to be able to connect to us, the average us, is to get to an entertainment level.
Yeah.
So even our intellectuals are trying to get to entertain. The Kendrick Lamar had to do that with the Not Like Us. Kendrick Lamar dropped the Euphoria. It's way better songs than all that arsenal. But look what went crazy. He went and made a dumbed down whole song because everybody was saying he couldn't make a hit. So he dumbed all this shit down. And that's the one that went crazy. So our intellectuals and our thinkers are dumbing themselves down to be able to connect with us.
It's tragic.
On life shit. Cause that's what Charleston White, he's just like putting the mirror up a little bit and like, yo, this is the shit we're celebrating.
Yeah.
This is what we're calling cool. This is the lifestyle and the culture that we're putting in front of our children. So you just got to like self-reflect in those moments, I think. Like, why do these people have to connect? Like, how many rappers say that shit? Like Jay-Z said it. I gotta like dumb down the rap for to make money. All our intellectual rappers are saying to us, they gotta make it dumber and more simpler. That to me, you just like a self-reflection moment, because all of our entertainers are doing that a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, intellectual entertainers, I would say.
Yeah.
Anywho,
a lot of people in life don't like to vibrate or listen to that conscious stuff. They shun away from it because they just want to party and BS their way through life. They don't want to. It's too much accountability in it. They got to look within, and a lot of people don't want to look within themselves.
That's real.
That stuff.
That's real.
What you staring at, Trey? Trey locked in on something. What you got?
Oh, my bad. I was trying to pull up this clip from the Dr. Umar. I'm gonna pull it up real quick, man. Y'all boy.
He was going in on Trump supporters. He's like, if you were Trump supporter,
I'm pulling.
That's what you were looking for. I already know what you was looking for.
Yeah, I already.
What happened? What I missed?
He went in on them boys, man.
He went in on Trump supporters. He's like, if you support Trump, then, but if you support any party like that, and you
went in on both of them though.
Oh, let me hear it. I want to hear it now.
Yeah, but it sucks that conscious rap isn't what is fed into the mainstream. We like the dummy party club go music. That's what we like to represent black culture, and that to me, I don't mind it because every now and then I just want to hear a nice beat and something ignorant, but I can't digest that all the time. Can't. I gotta have me some Big Crit thrown up in there.
Some Chameleon there.
Chameleon now. You know what I'm saying? They see me rolling.
Yeah, I think it's
They
down there.
hating. I'll show hating on that dumbass.
Man, did you hear that Sauce Walker freestyle though?
Oh, he went crazy. He went absolutely stupid. I want to come back and tell you, like he went crazy on that freestyle, dog.
That boy.
Trey, did you find the Umar? Find the Umar clip that he said about
it's
Trump.
down there.
Oh, it's down there. Okay, pause.
Don't scroll up too much, Trey.
Shit.
Master syndrome, white Jesus syndrome. We don't care if the white Jesus wears red or blue. We don't care what side of the aisle that they're on.
Bro,
Black America suffers from battered spouse syndrome envy. And what battered spouse syndrome speaks to is the fact that no matter how bad you beat me up, if I believe I need you in order to survive, I'm never going anywhere. And part of our problem, part of the equation to our problem as American Africans, why we don't do anything on our own, is we are often waiting for the great white savior to come. This is a message that has been rehearsed for us in church. We get it in the media. We get it in the Black community. So Black people will never, ever abandon their hope of a white savior coming to save them. Donald Trump has no record whatsoever of saving Black folks. When people ask me, who you going to vote for? At this point, neither one of them are going to get my vote. I considered Cornel West because I love Dr. West. Intelligent, strong, good-natured, but he's a bunny hopper, so he can't get my vote. Now, when I come back to Donald Trump,
That's real.
I look at the fact that Donald Trump
That boy real shit, boy.
death executions. Why
That boy put that bunny hopper to the side for the president of nobody, boy. You got a white bitch, it's over.
Think about that now. Biden gets elected in November, sworn in January. Between that time, Donald Trump executes half of those 13 people. 5 of them were Black men, and 2 of those Black men were presumed innocent. And their attorneys had introduced a stay of execution to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court turned them down, and Donald Trump executed those brothers. So when I hear Black men say, I'm voting for Donald Trump because he's going to bring more money and economic vitality into the Black community, I say, what about the fact that he's out here killing Black folks, you understand, without no remorse at all? So you got to look at that. You also got to look at the fact that Donald Trump wants to give police 100% immunity. Right. Wait a minute. Look how they're killing us now. Right. So now you're telling me anything the police do in their line of duty, they cannot be held accountable for making bad mistakes and bad decisions, and you want to put that back in office? That's thirsty Black men worry more about money than the lives of their people.
Blacks loving.
Whew. He went crazy. I ain't gonna lie, he went crazy on that shit.
Well,
Umar, I say he be kicking that shit. Like everybody can say they got their little jokes about the school and shit, but as an intellectual, he be kicking that shit, that knowledge, bro. Like I think it's a very unique perspective. And I think he's absolutely right. Take that red ass hat off right now.
Locked in. Make the culture uncut again, baby. Make the culture uncut again.
Trey, I think Brother Umar is absolutely correct right now.
That boy 100%, ain't it?
Yeah.
Nova trying to shut down the man.
One shot. Like he went like that was like some fucking Mayweather precision how he was boxing through that bitch, bro. He was just boom, boom, boom. Like every point was just landing, dog. He didn't waste a blow. All that shit.
We talked about Robodope earlier.
I would have asked him, hey man, when that school gonna open?
See that?
I like when he said, yeah, I fuck with Cornel West, but can't vote for him because he's a bunny hopper.
What that mean? He married to a white woman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bro, that same interview, he said
he's on brand. He's gonna stay on brand. One thing about Umar, he's gonna be on brand. He don't care what happens. Like, no, can't vote for him.
That same interview, he said, I'm gonna open up a bunny hopper recovery camp.
Boy, if he ever get caught
Dr. Umar's the shit, man.
If he ever get caught with a snow bunny, it's over for him. It's over. It's over.
I can't see brother go down that road. I tell you what, we talked about strongholds, man, earlier.
Yeah.
I think these doggone cyber trucks got a stronghold on the rap game right now.
I want one of them bitches.
I've been seeing them in every video.
I want one of them bitches. And the boy been coming through clean 4Gs on them. You got the bulletproof cyber truck with the
already
bulletproof
car, bro.
Already because you can't afford one.
Already bulletproof car, bro. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, them things ugly because you can't get one.
Why wouldn't you?
I
Bro?
think them shits fly. I think
want
they
one.
fly. Yeah, I want one of them bitches.
I thought about getting one, but
I think the
then that
rough
mean I
in the
have a
end
car
soon,
note.
so
I
I need one.
Need something to drive through this bitch. Right?
Yeah, just sit in that joint. Y'all got to blow me up, but y'all not shooting in here.
I ain't got no bunker, but I got a Cybertruck. Nigga.
Yeah. Putting the whole family in the Cybertruck for y'all bunker while y'all ride through get out of here. That's the vibes. I want a Cybertruck. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want one of them joints.
It's nice, man. I think for the price, but I just don't want no car note again, bro. I'm good, man.
Nah, if I get some shit like that, I got.
Yeah, we gonna get to the
cash
point.
purchase. Yeah.
It's about to be an epic year, man. We about to get to the point.
Yeah. We finna close. We about halfway done with the year. We gonna close this bitch off with a Vince Carter putting your arm in the rim dunk, like that type of shit. That's how I'm feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good fall. Great momentum. Channing Crowder interview this week. Actually tomorrow, man. So if you do got some time,
tell them where we can find it.
Interview, man. Flo Factory. Flo Factory on YouTube, on most platforms, but the full episodes are on YouTube. Mm-hmm. It's a visual show. We shot it down in Miami a couple months ago. We've been holding this thing in the tuck a little bit. Mm-hmm. Kind of like in the podcast world, Channing Crowder is part of the Pivot, which got nominated for an Emmy. So in that world, he's a pretty big figure right now. Friend of mine, known each other for a while. He came in and kicked it with us, had an interview. So in my world, a podcast, that's like your Drake tape. You know, like that Drake feature. You feel me? That little stimulus pack. So we gonna throw that into the atmosphere. We're gonna have a lot. It was 4-hour conversation, so we got 2 parts to it. We're running back-to-back weeks, but guys are about to get even better.
Patron.
It's about to be a good fall.
Oh yeah, you gotta put it on Patron on ice.
Patreon, you gotta put that on.
You said a lot of shit like wrong, bro. Like I'm talking about like a lot of shit. Kamala, Patron, Burnett. Like, you got a lot of shit going on, man.
It's about July 26th about to be one hell of a weekend, too, man. That's coming.
Oh, yeah, we finna hang out a little bit, man. I got a call with, lock in that, what happened?
Undisclosed location. Everybody can't come. But just know it's going to be some vibes.
Special invite.
Hey, I'm going to work.
No, it's gonna be dope, man, and I get to see you.
You gotta put that dog on that little letters at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
I'm going to work.
Little disclaimer.
Yeah, we're gonna be, but it's gonna be a busy weekend, though, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get busy.
Man, it's gonna be
a lot of filming gonna go down, but bro, most importantly, I'm working.
About 72 hours of just film crew.
My work looks fun though. That's what be fucking people up, because I be like, they don't know that like we really be stressed out doing this shit. Trey, they have no idea like so much stuff going on, so we be stressed out a little bit, but it looks fun. You feel me? But I want to remind everybody we are working.
No, it's a full-time gig, and on top of that, like all of us got full-time gigs, so it's like work on work, bro. Like, and we got families.
While people looking in.
Yeah.
We working. It just looks fun, but we working.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah.
It's gonna look fun because that's like if you ain't having fun at your job, then what the hell you see?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you gotta have fun and like shit you like love and passionate about. Right.
Right.
And we all like found something that we good at, we love, we're passionate about, and people support us in it. So like it's naturally for us to like smile and have fun. And when you see it, like it'd be the weird. Damn, I'm doing a good job not cussing, so I'm gonna keep it going. It'd be the weird people that just be like hating them, like, and find reasons to hate people that just like enjoying themselves, dog. You know, and won't like get behind it and support like people who just like positive and just like living a good, like.
Now, I think
y'all need to get checked out, dog. Like y'all need to go. I got a Dr. Ebony Columbus. My therapist, she watching. I'll see you tomorrow. She told
What's
me.
What's up, Ebony? Yeah, vibing.
I might send you some new patients.
Yeah, you're at the right place to get some.
Yes, indeed.
What's y'all boys' take, man, on that?
Yeah, people like, bro, I like retrain my mind a little bit on it, bro. Like the hate be so like obvious, the energy of it, you can feel it, you can see it, you know. It'd be weird as shit, cause me, I'm a pound that like button. You know what I'm saying? Like if I come across it, it's my people's. Even if I don't really know you like that, bro, I be hitting like on people's shit, cause this shit free. You know, I'm not gonna be following people that I'm not gonna like their shit. So when it be like obvious people that's like, you know, somewhat know you and close to you and whatnot, and you be like, I'm ain't like pounding that. I don't even give a shit. Like it doesn't bother me personally, right?
Yeah.
But from my mindset, just like the average mind, bro, you actually got to work to be positive. Like people don't just wake up positive. People don't just wake up with that energy. That actually the average person has that mindset of like on some hater shit, just to be real. So I've retrained my mind on how like only thing you control is your perspective in this life, right? So I just refocus my mind on people that support, and that's it. Like, I acknowledge those people, you know, I put my focus on everybody that's sharing, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that's replying, I make sure I reply back. I make sure I tell them how much I appreciate them supporting whatever I got going on. So I just send my energy and more of my like attention towards the people that are actually supporting it, because the people that aren't, bro, they gonna do it when it becomes the popular thing to do anyway. Yep. The sheep are gonna sheep. Yeah, the sheep are gonna sheep, bro. Correct.
I tell people, I've never asked you for $1. I've never asked you for no money. Likes are free. Comments are free. And you can't even do that.
They'll go try to start something you're doing instead of supporting it, right?
Bruh.
Like somebody will see with like, I've had so many people like see us doing this shit, you know, come around a little bit, watch it from afar, don't really say anything about it. Then the next thing you know, they're like posting. I share some screenshots with y'all. Like, somebody that I know, and they're like, yeah, I'm starting a podcast we're gonna be smoking weed and talking sports and culture. I'm like, oh, that sounds like something I built before, you know, like, and we've been around each other hanging out. You actually came to my building in Orlando and shit, but in my mind is like, instead of supporting that somebody that already got a stronghold in this shit, that got some momentum, you look at that person's success, whatever it may be, and say, I could do that shit too. If he could do it, I could do it. Yeah. And then your ass go find out that you can't.
It's not as easy as
it looks easy.
We make it seem. You're seeing hard work when we get here. You're seeing the hard work and dedication, but you ain't see the back end.
Whoa.
The back end.
Yeah. I don't know who you want to see your back end over, but that's a wild take, boy. Like, you see your back end with them Wranglers on too? Boy, that boy,
get the right inseam.
69 God, boy, you a freaky ass boy.
You gotta get the right inseam,
boy.
You got the right inseam,
boy.
But people do be waking up on.
You got this red hat to the back on that one, boy. Golly.
I've always been the person, if I see somebody doing something good, man, I pay compliments and homage.
Yeah.
And if I got advice, bro, I don't gatekeep nothing. I'll give you the advice free, man. I want to see you succeed. So if I got something to offer you, I'll offer that. But if I see you doing something, like I'm gonna support it, man. I'm gonna support it. Yeah. Dude still ain't hit me back. This dude had he did a little rap, and you know I listened to it, and I went on his page and complimented him on the rap. He ain't even acknowledge it.
What was the compliment? What you say?
Now I asked him what really went, because I forgot the song, man, but it was something that happened in the pool, and I was like, what really went down in the pool?
I think everybody that's creators need to do that more too. Like, creators really take to heart, naturally take to heart the critics, the negativity, right? Mm-hmm. And don't spend enough energy on the love. Like, that brother should go back and reply to you. You feel me? Like, gravitate toward everything positive. If you creating whatever the positivity, gravitate towards that. Like, not try to defend whatever negativity or, you know, other people's opinions that's going against your wave. Like, fuck that. Gravitate towards the people that support you, because that's where the real energy's at in life in general. Not even just in creating, just in your life. Like, gravitate towards the people that support you. When you're around them, they encourage you. Like, that type of shit, man. And that's how you get to, like, your happy place. People be around people that don't even like them, you know, like, and that's a regular thing. Nah, man, get towards the people and be around the people. If it's only 2 people, then just hang with them 2 people. Fuck it. These are 2 people that rock with me. I feel good around them. They always encouraging me. saying positive things. We got like-minded mindset, vibe like that, bro. You don't need a crowd. You just need the right people.
Yeah, I think the tough part is like, well, for me, like the most discouraging part, like even like, in the work sector as like as a supervisor, when you working with, like you're a black supervisor, and I think I put that question in the group chat, like when do you like your black, I don't want to say black card expired, but it's like
Oh
people
no, that
who,
bitch expired.
when you're a supervisor in like an important role, and you have like people that work for you, that a lot of times a larger amount of my issues have been like people who look like me. And I'm like, bro, like, and they'll come back later on and be like, man, like apologize on like them getting away or them doing shit, working under my like supervision, because I know they wouldn't get that shit off under a white supervision. And they'll come back and be like, damn, dog, my bad, bro. Like I was fucking up back then, but I see things different now. It's just like, why as a culture, like why we can't just like
you gotta set the tone. Not schooling you, but I'm learning this through just like leadership, that with our culture, especially when you like got a seniority position over them, you gotta kind of in a very nuanced way. You just can't be out just saying anything, but in a very nuanced way, you got to pull them to the side and let them know, like, hey, bro, I'm for the culture, but I'm also a utmost professional. Like, we got to handle business. I'm like, yeah, we here, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm down to hold you down, come through for you through my blackness, and hold my end of the bargain as far as like the culture and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I'm not like looking like going outside of my way for your unprofessionalism. Like, you gotta have your shit on point, or if not, like just like everybody else in this office, you're gonna get the same type of shit. Like,
no, yeah, accountability is gonna be held or had on all fronts. Even Umar had mentioned this on that same interview, but like, why, like when you have a black person that's in that position, why would you even like attempt that, or why would you even like try to like get over on some shit where
because they feel like it's old to them, or some people have
entitlement
bitterness.
is bad in our culture. It's entitlement.
They have bitterness toward that person. They don't acknowledge that person's being. It's like being on the back in slavery. Some of those slaves, they was envious of the people that were treated better, or had a little position, or had a little say so. They was envious of it. So it's just ingrained. It's ingrained hating, bro. It's just ingrained hating. Instead of you supporting that person or making sure that, like, hey, other people that's talking bad about them, like, hey, man, like, if you can, give them a heads up that, hey, some people are saying certain things about you, and not look out for a favor, not looking at it as a favor, but looking out for that person as far as helping them out to be better or have a better eye of the workers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was in a situation where I had hired my cousin. I was supervisor at a job, so I hired my cousin to come work. And so I kind of get where Trey's coming from. Like, it felt like he just like felt entitled to be late, just felt entitled to like do shit, and it was just like, oh, my bad, and just like, nah, dog, like, this is a job, like what do you think is going on? And I think in those manners, like, we just gotta be respectful and professional, and you can't pull your black card, because he was talking about black cards. You can't be using your black cards when you just flat out being disrespectful to me as your seniority and all of that. Like, I'm supposed to put aside my job and everything else, my livelihood, for blackness because we're both black. Like, that's a mindset from some people. Some people feel like they're entitled to your blackness in professional settings, and that's just not 100% true. No, you gotta be professional.
A lot of people can't do that, though, man.
Be accountable.
A lot of people can't do that, and then the minute you try to uphold that with them, then you all kind of this and that, and they want to act a fool. And
Yeah.
You a sellout.
Coon. They gonna call you a coon. You already got that red hat.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, Nova, you gonna have a hard time pulling up on too. Like, especially in my black ass office, you pull up with that hat on, trying to counsel, dog. They gonna go.
What's wrong with the hat? I'm making the culture.
I'm
again.
just letting you know.
Look at that. How you gonna let a hat trigger you, bro? Let's take the culture back.
I'm about to give you a hat.
Let's take the
I
culture
just gotta
back.
be blue and white, bro.
Yeah, I ain't getting no red one though. Yeah,
I live in a Crip neighborhood.
Yeah, I can't do the red one.
I live in a Crip neighborhood, bro. I can't have that red one. So
nah.
Get a blue one.
Oh, Stephanie was going off, man. I missed all this, Stephanie.
What's Stephanie talking about?
Yeah, Stephanie said she said some wild
I know
stuff.
she going off on me. What she say?
Man, she was like, lies, lies, all lies. You don't understand how it's all connected in. Think about who joins the military, not as officers, but those that are actually boots on the ground, poor folks and minorities. Climate change is one of the most important issues to me because
RFK talked about climate change on that. Go look at
she's talking about me. I don't care about none of that shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Stephanie. All I care about is the plight for the black man, man. I don't really care about the deficit.
Teacher lady.
Only reason I care about immigration because it affects the black man. What do y'all even think about this, man? We losing roles in acting too. Like what young actors? All these African boys has got all the jobs, bruh. All of them. Samuel L. Jackson was talking about that shit for a minute, bro. Like just losing jobs. You know what I'm saying? There's a plight against there's an attack on black men, bro, like in this country for sure. You know what I'm saying? If you really on some woke shit, if you pay attention. But even on a Hollywood scale, like think about the biggest roles, bro. Like on the biggest sitcoms, it's all the African boys from the Get Out to Franklin. Like think about it.
I don't know. 50 ain't got no African boys on his squad.
Man, I'm talking about
High. We talking about major screens.
He got rappers.
Major movies.
50 got major roles, major
50,
movies,
50
bro.
just inked the deal.
Man, they got rid of Jonathan Majors out of there, boy. He was about to be the next one.
He was one of the ones as well. But all of them boys, like you think about the top crop of young black actors, like they're all African. They're all foreigners, man.
Yeah. Hey, shout out DJ Brody. He said a lot of people don't respond to constructive criticism well. As a supervisor, if you provide the feedback to be better to our people, it's often confused with hating, especially if you're the first person to keep it 100 with them. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Bruh.
He did one of the Mayweather shits as well. He hit on all them bitches, bro. Like fishing.
That's so true,
I had a
man.
call.
Yeah.
Man, this girl had I had a week from here.
We gotta get the Facebook comments over here, dog.
Yeah,
man.
You gotta stop trying to hide your shit, cause I know you trying to do it for work, but you gotta figure out, like, you know what I'm saying, how you can manipulate Mr. Case and seeing your shit, and you know what I'm saying, making your ass go on, get to work on holidays. We gonna have to figure that out.
He owed it today. Let me go.
But no, this girl, black girl who worked for me, and I don't want to give a damn. They know they listen, but she was like,
shout out to them for listening.
It be the ones that call you early when they done fucked up, and I was trying not to cuss, but I had to cuss. But it be the ones that call they call you beforehand and try to like smooth shit off before you get the call before the storm.
Yeah.
And I kind of like peeped. They were like, yo, look, I wanted to let you know, like, I got this email and I'm about to hit a real, like, the true side of everything that's going on with the situation. So go ahead and just, like, tell me what's up.
Yeah.
She went into some doggone hood black drama, like, oh, they don't like me because I'm black, and you know what I'm saying? Like I look better than her. I know my booty big. Like on some like, yo, I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Man,
come on, cuz. Like I ain't trying to hear none of that right now.
I like that. Yeah, that's the type of shit I'm talking about right there. Because my booty big.
Right. You know that's one of the biggest things that I've dealt with in the job where people want to fire that shot at.
I thought I just be living in worlds like that, bro. That's crazy.
They like if a white person told them something to do, they like, man, that person racist. I'm gonna go file an EO complaint. And I'm like, whoa. First of all, you got to ask yourself.
You see the hat I got on?
No,
you just be wasting like perfectly good race cars, man. You gotta use that shit strategically in life.
Yeah, you can't just overload the system with blank claims.
Like,
you can't just go.
Like, you can't use your black card responsibly. You out here embarrassing us.
You can't just go file a complaint on somebody because they told you to do something that they legitimately had a reason to tell you to go do.
Right.
Like you can't be mad at that. Like I remember this one girl told me, I came. She was like, this girl, that white girl, keep giving me extra watches, extra duty, and I was like, so what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go file the EO, and it ain't fair. I was like, why is she giving you that? Well, I was late a couple times. But there you go. There you go. There you go. She could have wrote you up, but instead of writing you up, she's helping you out. But in the meantime, she's making you do extra instead of writing you up. But you consider that as hating. That ain't hating. That's holding you accountable.
Fact.
She actually looking out for you. But leave it to them.
How you navigate those spaces, bro?
I'm
talking Corey. How you navigate those spaces?
Corey don't talk to people at work, bro.
No, I had my little cousin. I already beat my little cousin up at work, bro. That shit had me stressed out, man. Like
the only person he talked to at work, he ready to beat him up.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Like,
he's the first person that Corey ever talked to, and he wants to put hands on him.
You got to think like everybody there is gonna look at like me, like looking for me to treat him differently and better. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause naturally we family. So like to just have your mindset on like, bro, going in, like, hey, bro, I can't treat you differently because like people are gonna expect that type of shit, and then that's something for them to complain about. There's a crack in my leadership and all of that, bro. You gotta keep the vibes right. You feel me? So be on point, be responsible, be on your shit. These people pay you good bread, like do your thing.
Honestly,
you
bro,
just start like to me like in that situation, man. Somebody put you on to a job, like. Be responsible and professional, man. Like that person put their face on the line for your work ethic. 'Cause I learned a damn lesson. But I learned, boy. You think you know your family, bro?
Boy, you don't.
You do not know your family, cuz.
Trust me. But you know what, though, man?
Not.
You know what? And I'm gonna be straight
shocked,
up,
man.
I
got PTSD from that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Shit. I'm cursing a lot right now because I'm in like a real comfortable vibe.
You vulnerable a little bit.
I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, man. People that I have been cool with, or like homeboys that's in leadership position, I probably work harder for them than I do anybody else.
Right.
Straight up, like I make sure that whatever they need from me is done. You know what I'm saying? Help them out any kind of way, go above and beyond for them because I want them to stay where they at. They're giving me an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to hand it to me, but I want you, hey, to hey man, I got you.
I think that's where the disappointment come in when because I think we all are like cut from that cloth, right? And then when you know like you were like if you was in their position or like you know you would go out your way to make sure like you don't like dirty somebody's face. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody put you on to some shit, you gonna make sure like, you know, I see it through. Like that's the thing that kind of like, you know, like bro, like I don't put my name on the line, got you into this position and this is how you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of point where you're like, bro, all right.
Oh shit.
What happened to
I'm not sure what the fuck just happened. I
think I did it on
accident. No, I'm trying to close out the
Trey was
screen
violating. I can't even hear you, Sip.
You can't hear me? What the heck just happened?
What happened to Monster?
All right, I gotta refresh. Give us one moment. We got.
Can you hear me, Silk? I just think my headphones dead.
Why my face frozen? Yo.
Y'all boys up out of there.
Yo.
Look at that. Boy, go that flicker boom internet. Part 2.
I don't know what happened.
I ain't frozen.
Oh, we still live, dog. Y'all see that? Though?
Yeah, we still live. What do you mean? We figuring it out on the fly, man. I don't know what just happened. Technical difficulties. I don't know why my screen's frozen right now, but I'm about to read. Y'all keep it going. Keep the conversation going. Let me refresh real quick.
Man, I'm frozen.
You're not froze. Not on my end.
Yeah, you good over here, man. You not froze.
You're not froze. Not on my end.
You got a little echo in the back, though. Got a little echo in the back. Where we left off at?
Yeah, because my headphone went out.
Oh, it was them doggone them Beats by Temu that did it, didn't it? That'll do it every time.
Yeah, I'm back, man. Hey, man. I hate technology sometimes. I'm be real with y'all, man. Too old for technology. How you lose your headphones in just like a couple minutes like this right now?
I told him he got them Beats by Temu.
Beats by Temu. You ran into a neighborhood swindler trying to sell you some fake AirPods?
He can't even hear you because he trying to podcast with him right now.
I don't know how you can't hear me. You hear me, Trey?
I hear you.
Okay. Nova, go out and come back in, my man. Exit out, come back in, bro.
Oh, there we go. I'm good now. What's up?
Oh, you good? Oh, yeah. Technology beating your ass too.
Nah, my beats
40-year-olds that don't know how to work shit.
I'm good now.
All are trying to call out kids. Hey, come here, bro. Show me. Show me how to work this shit.
Reboot.
Yeah. Trey just went up out of here, boy. I thought RFK and them got him.
No, I tried to close the ad screen thing that he had shared, and for some reason it threw him out of here too. So I learned something.
He been cutting up anyway today. He been on one.
Nah, yeah, he been in his bag.
He been in that deep bag today. Why?
Shout out to doggone Kirk Linvach.
What y'all think about the Ryan Garcia rant, racism?
He need to go. He need to go get checked out. He need to go get checked out.
That boy unhealthy, man. His ex old lady posted some shit. I guess he went to her apartment allegedly, because women sometimes could be manipulative and destroy their own shit, sometimes stage shit. So, but allegedly he went over there and destroyed her property as well. Just like he's on a nice little rampage right now, man.
Oh yeah, he must too many punches to the head, bro.
Nah, don't put the man in that bad. He's too young for that now.
Hey, as much as you get punched in the head, bro.
Yeah, that CTE could set in at any time, to be real.
Yeah,
it could. I don't think. I think
he's acting a lot like Antonio Brown.
Yeah, he's spiraling out.
CTE, ESPN.
Yo, it be. See, you brought up Antonio Brown, but it be the people that's pissed me off is the niggas who defending it. The ones that's like Deion Sanders little boy came out like, oh no, he ain't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just what I'm saying.
Who, Ron Garcia? He defended Ron Garcia?
Yeah, he came out defending him. And I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, wrong is wrong, bro. Just like if he's spazzing out, he crashing out. You just gotta call it what it is. Just because the man came on y'all campus and like promoted whatever the hell y'all got going on because of business ties, don't just like you were saying about like the politics of things. Like, you don't have to, like, if you disagree with something, it's okay to say, I disagree with it and XYZ. Or you don't even have to make a statement.
And still care about the person.
Yeah, sometimes you ain't gotta speak on everything. Sometimes you just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like that's an option as well. People think they got to put their opinion, their public. You lose power and a little allure of yourself by putting all your opinions out to the world. Like, bro, don't share all your thoughts and shit. You don't have to have an opinion on everything. Publicly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the greatest look. And sometimes people want to vote, especially when they got platforms of his size. Like Trey said, he could just shut the hell up. Like, even if you support him, saying that, if you support him, just send him a text. Hey, man, hope everything's well. You know, like, support him that way. But going out in public, like, you look nuts and you putting yourself in a weak position. Like, you need to read some books, man, about life and strategy. You know, like, that's just not how you should be vibing a little bit.
My whole thing, I feel if you're a real true friend and you care about somebody, I ain't gotta publicly chastise you, but we're gonna have that conversation. I'm gonna check you. I'm gonna say, bro, that was wrong. That was damnly wrong. I still love you and care about you, but partner, that was wrong. You was wrong. You was wrong.
Yeah, how you go out of your way?
Shit, though.
Yeah, you going out of your way to defend him. Like, that's the part I don't get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
everybody
not following that sword.
Have their own relationships. I'm not telling anybody who to be friends with, but to just go out on defending him for like, come on, bro. This isn't like a witch hunt. Like, he just went on a crazy rant, bro. Like, it's right there. He tweeted some wild shit. This is not a witch hunt. Like, what are you defending?
Yeah, he doubled and tripled down on it.
Yeah, he was bugging.
Yeah, nothing you gonna say to make all the black people say, all right, you might be right.
He's sounding like, now this is the George Floyd stuff they should be mad about, like right here. Like, they ready to scream Candace Owens up about her shit. She you know what I'm saying? They need to scream Ryan up, bro. He was wilding. George Floyd ain't had nothing to do with none of that conversation. He just brought the man up out of nowhere.
Man, he said a lot of wild shit, bro. They tried to erase it, but it was too late. Well, that's the thing.
But we've been saying that about him though, that he ain't right in the head.
Yeah, something going like he definitely some brain damage, man.
He's screaming for help, man. He's crying out for help.
That when he went to ever since he went to that Trump visit.
They banned him though. He got expelled from boxing. I think he out of there.
Yeah, he's spiraling, man. And I fear for the next move he might make, bro. I fear for the next move he might make.
Why you fear?
I just think that he's crying out for help. This is a cry for help with that guy, man. He's crying out for help, and I think he's gonna spiral far down deep in that hole, and he might off himself.
Damn.
On a lighter note, did y'all see Angela Simmons in Oreos?
Suicide bag. Golly.
Yeah, he got dark there. I'm trying to get out of there. We already talked about heroin in this show. I ain't trying to get to a suicide bag now. It's been a dark show. Did y'all see Angela Simmons in them Oreos?
No, what happened? Ooh.
She tried to take a seductive picture in a tub full of Oreos.
Man. Who took it? Yo Gotti?
Yeah, shout out No Bisco and Yo Gotti.
iPhone 14 Pro.
Why she took?
That was not a photographer. That was
Steve Jobs did a good job on that camera work, ain't it?
What was the method behind it? Did she come out and say why she did it?
That's what I was trying to tell y'all last show. There's a sexy woman, like they look sexy, but they're not sexy. Yeah. That's the most. She's the most unsexy woman alive. She is not sexy. There's nothing. I never seen her in a moment like, oh, once she's moving in a still picture, it gives off sexy. The moment she opens her mouth or start walking around, it's like a baby reindeer got loose.
We need Shell to give us a breakdown because that's her bag.
Oh yeah, Shell got
why she did it. I know the celebrity, female celebrities.
Yeah, he saw he tried to put my girl in the big bag Oreo bag.
No, I did. I ain't trying to put it in the big bag.
Yeah,
no, I was saying.
You done threw my dog in the dog on junk food.
Tub
big
of
bag.
Oreos.
Yeah, come on, double stuffed.
No. I'm trying to say that she be in that celebrity gossip world. She's a agent for Tiara Moreau, whatever, Tina and Tamara.
Yeah.
Yeah, she know that world, so she could explain it to us why she did that.
About Oreos though.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Shell has an explanation for that because she got celebrity friends.
There was also a conspiracy about like the signage on the Oreo, like, and they fucking up my favorite childhood cookie. This is like,
what they
and
said
I can
about
still eat
Oreo?
Oreos because they vegan.
Speak on it.
There's no dairy in Oreos. But Trey sent me a TikTok video. This is before the Angela Simmons shit came out. So this is how my week played out. A random Saturday night, Trey sent me some shit about Oreo because we both love Oreos and shit. So he sends me this conspiracy about Oreos on TikTok. And I'm just like reading this shit at like 2 a.m, like, damn, this is like satanic. These people have got like, satanic symbols and stuff on the Oreo. I'm like, I've been munching these bitches for a minute. And I'm still debating if I want to let them go. You know, like that's how much I love them. But anywho,
2 packs. Okay.
Double stuff? You in double stuff?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's respect. It depends, man. Like if my palate gotta be fairly clean for me to go double stuff, man.
They gluten free though.
Yeah, which is key.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah, they satanic, right? And I find that out. So like 2 days go by. I wake up one morning, I cut on Twitter, the first thing I see is Angela Simmons in a tub of Oreos. I sent that shit to Trey. I said, bro, the devil is working. like God is trying to tell us something about these Oreos, man. It's a message. There's a message going on here.
I'm glad it ain't in my algorithm, bro. I would have been. Let me go find this. I would have been devastated.
Go look at it. It's the most unsexy thing. I don't know who told her, hey, let's put you in a tub of Oreos.
I ain't mad at none of that. Nothing in that
got
tub.
it. So what's the conspiracy behind the Oreo bag?
Oh yeah, we gotta send you the TikTok too.
Yeah, just send him the TikTok. It just shows a lot of satanic symbols and stuff on the design of the cookie.
God,
And it's old boy though. What's his name? What's his name right now? I'm trying to blame black dude, man. He's sharp, bro.
And
He
what
was on-
Oreo means, I think.
he was on Joe
they
Rogan.
broke down
Old
the
boy from
origin
Joe-
of the word too, which is like on some satanic shit as well.
See, this is what I'm saying. Them super woke. Remember last show when I was talking about the super
you
woke
talked
people?
about it.
That's
I
what I'm
fucks
talking
with it.
about, man.
Because I be like to know that type of shit.
But stop, man. Come on, man.
Nah,
like,
that's my bag. You don't want to
be
know
like,
that?
man, well, I love Oreos. I don't care about those things. I'm just eating Oreo, dog. Can I just eat an Oreo?
I love when people like teach me some shit like that, like the meaning why people came up with names. Like words mean shit, bro. Like they hypnotize people. Whatever. I ain't finna get into that shit because I don't want to get extra woke because the kush big. And I get into some conspiracies deep on y'all ass. Like we started with the Oreo shit. But
she got vegan cookies. It ain't Oreos, it's vegan cookies.
No, them Oreos.
Oreos are vegan cookies?
Yeah.
They
He just
vegan.
told you
Oreos
that.
are vegan. Yeah, that's
she
that's
big
the
vegan.
only.
He said she a big vegan.
Oh, I don't trust her.
Can't trust
Tell her
her.
I don't
She
trust her.
said she was vegan. Did she say I'm vegan?
Who said that?
That lady ain't say that, man. Nobody just made that up. That lady ain't say nothing about I'm being vegan, man. That lady, she done ate all types of doggone.
Plant-based fried Oreos? Come on,
No,
bruh.
he looking at the wrong video.
Man,
It sound like they
they
busted.
say
I'll
they
try
say
it.
this a slutty vegan
Yeah, wrong video.
ad where they doing plant-based
Oreos?
fried Oreos.
Oh, okay.
Vegan
Shout out
fried
to that.
Oreo. Man, come on, dog. Where we?
No, I like it as
fried
advertisement.
alone,
I
bro.
changed my mind now a little bit.
Oh,
As
slutty-
advertisement, I think
oh,
it's fly.
And
think it's
slutty
fly.
vegan, she, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
I think it's fly.
Sheesh.
And they might got a customer because now, like, I fucks with Oreos, and now they got the slutty vegan fried Oreos that Angela Simmons had in the tub.
Oh, I gotta get it. I gotta go down
Hey,
there.
swing
and
by
get
there and let me know what it is.
And then,
like, bro,
hey,
you right
did you
down,
see
you
what-
right around the corner. Swing by there and let
you-
me know what it tasting like, man.
Did you see what Oreo tweeted? I mean,
No, what they
sent out on Instagram. They said they sent a meme out with a tub full of cookies, Oreo cookies, and it said, "Imagine hating me, and I'm just at home doing this, and it's just a tub full of cookies with milk."
That's fire.
And it says,
Shout out to
boy,
Oreos.
it said, "Boy,
But
we have a crush on
They
Angela
need to break
Simmons."
bread. Yeah, now you got to have your team go in for the marketing deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, slutty vegan, the whole collaboration. Let's get creative here. You know, y'all got devil on the cookie, but we can work through that.
Got to bring in Angela with the yams out with the cookies, and then you know
She's
what
just
I'm
not
saying.
sexy
Then
to me, bro. She gives sis vibes. We just gonna hang out.
Oh yeah, it's almost like Chloe. I mean, Rev Run kind of fucked that.
I think-
Rev Run fucked that up for her.
No, I just think they just don't. There's just no sex appeal there, bro.
It's none, bro. She built funny.
I wonder why Yo
That man
Gotti
said she
wanted her
built
so
funny?
bad. Like Yo Gotti's like
She's
really
beautiful
like
though, bro. She's like a.
oh, for sure.
She's pretty with clothes on.
I'm pretty sure it looks all right with clothes off. What I'm saying is, all beautiful women aren't sexy.
Huh?
All beautiful women aren't sexy.
That's the first one I heard. That one. I ain't never heard that.
Is she a plus size?
Sex appeal is like
Is
a
she
different
plus size?
like type of attraction. It's like more like an aura. Like you could be a pretty woman and not be a sexy woman.
Is Angela Simmons plus size?
I don't know. You put us in the loop with the
depending
last.
on which year. Which year?
Are you a
Some
plus
years,
size
probably.
man? That's what they
There's
want.
no
to
such
know.
thing.
They say
If there's a plus size woman, there's got to be a plus size man.
Ain't no such thing. How the hell is a plus size man?
What are you talking about? How is there a plus size woman?
They told me to ask you. They said, "Hey,
Who said that?
Who said it?
Discreet."
They told me that. Discreet.
I tell you, they're like, all right, well, if, you know what I'm saying? If the woman's is a plus size, what's a plus size man?
You was the one that said plus a size. She plus a size.
I ain't say that. Somebody broke down the whole anatomy of that
No,
motherfucker.
we got you on video, Trey. You said she plus a size.
No, this might be y'all TikTok shenanigans. I don't know what y'all talking about.
No, the last show I did say that
Plus a size.
He was
we
going in
talking
on
about?
Queen Latifah.
Oh, Queen Latifah.
Okay. And that those news hit the group chat, and y'all see I wasn't lying about them Queen Latifah and Jill Scott chesticles.
That was tough.
That was tough.
That was tough.
Man, you know how long I set my phone in rice after that, boy?
I told y'all, man.
Man, them
Shout out
things-
to your homeboys that texted to you, dog. I don't lie about nothing in these streets, bro. I told you them things was out there. What's y'all? Just speaking of like chesticles, what's y'all? And we about to get out of here because now we in the late deep in the show, so it might get everybody ain't make it to this point, so we get a little weird. Never mind. I'm not gonna say this.
Oh, I need to hear.
Please
it.
don't.
I need to hear it before I go to
Nah,
bed.
we good, Trey.
Just let me hear it.
I
real
got a
quick.
house to
Let
go
me
to.
hear it before I go to bed. We ain't even got to shoot out reply to it. I just want to hear it real quick.
Nah, I want peace in my home because then I'm gonna get asked.
That's why I said
I'm
we
still
got
gonna get asked for my comment. I'm still
All
gonna
right,
get
with
asked for my comment.
Hey, flash out real quick. I want to hear it real quick.
No, I'm not gonna do it because.
Come on, man. I need to hear.
Same vibes as Nova. I just told you this earlier, bro. You know.
I got a no fuck me vibe. No fuck with me vibe.
Nah, man, I can't pose the question. Another night.
Damn, I want to hear this question.
That's for our Patron.
You guys.
That's for our Patron when we do our Patron.
It's Patreon.
Patreon.
Patron is liquor.
When we do our Patreon, that's where you can find it. Patreon. We both do our. You got to subscribe.
Yeah, we gotta get a subscribers like for us to get into some real man talk shit.
For that deep conspiracy bag. I want to hear this.
Oh, can we at least get the question?
It wasn't even conspiracy.
Can
It
we
was
get the
about, like,
question
personal
that's
shit.
we're gonna talk about on Patreon? That's a good one.
I'm gonna go off camera.
I don't even want
We can at least get the question and we talk about it on Patreon.
He said it's go off camera. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah. You might well get the question because she ain't gonna go pay to listen to this.
Nah, I'll text it to you, man, because I don't even know. Like, I want to be respectful.
hear
I just want to be respectful, and I don't want to be disrespectful, you know. So I got to think about it because it could be. I got to put myself in the counterparts, you know,
want
situation.
Peace. We want peace.
Yeah, bro. Like,
No justice, no peace.
Nah, like everything's just we gotta talk about it behind the scenes. You gotta be.
I'm already in a doghouse because of you, Trey.
We put it behind
Trey's
a
always because it's Trey.
put it behind a $50 paywall. She ain't gonna hear what.
Oh, no, she'd never hear it. Yeah, that's facts.
Nah, she gonna be like, let me use your login.
Like, hey, Trey got control of it.
Your girl tell you she listened to the show?
Oh, that's what. Yeah, that's what Plies got. He got a new song called Hot Tour.
Yeah,
See,
we ain't
I ain't
listening
got
to
time for Plies, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He pandering.
He's probably talking about spitting on Biden dick.
Oh
my
God. Yeah, we gotta go. Hey y'all. Thank y'all. Hey, make sure you check us out. You can listen to the audio on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, Google Podcasts, any major platforms, iHeartRadio. You can listen to us on all these platforms. And also check out tomorrow the clip for Flo Factory dropping with Channing Crowder and Silk. That is amazing project. Part 1, y'all got to check that out. It's a 2-part series, so you got to lock in to part 1 tomorrow. What time y'all gonna release it on YouTube?
Hot 2 and
9 a.m.
9 a.m. So as soon as you wake up in the morning, 9 a.m. East Coast time?
East Coast time, for sure.
Yeah, so everybody on the West Coast, 6 o'clock. So
y'all
soon
wake
as
up, it'll be there. Yeah.
Yes, when you wake up, while you brush your teeth, check it out, because I'm telling you, it's worth it, bro. It is worth it. It's one you don't want to miss.
It's gas, man. Anybody from Florida in the Florida area, we hanging out in South Florida, doing some filming. Nova coming into town. We hanging out July 27th.
DJ Brody too.
South Florida. DJ Brody pulling up.
Hey,
it's gonna
Brody.
be vibes, man. But tap in with us. That'll be post-birthday weekend, not pre-birthday weekend. My birthday is 27th. We'll be knee-deep in Leo season, but we still going to celebrate it like it's a cancer party a little bit. You feel me? So if you're around, come check us out. Got some dope interviews we're setting up for this weekend with Flo Factory and Cup. So we're going to try to double down on some work. Hella content, hella vibes. Get into our craft and our bag a little bit. Let's get out of here, man. Trey has been on a different one tonight, dog.
Yeah, better roll, cuz I got some wild.
I know why you did that to Plies, bro.
Plies with the hot tour, man. Shout out to Biden, man. He about to revive.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
This is Paige, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I use Uber Eats for everything, and I feel like people forget that you can truly order anything, especially living in New York City. It's why I love it. You can get Chinese food at any time of night, but it's not just for food. I order from CVS all the time. I'm always ordering from the grocery store. If a friend stops over, I have to order champagne. I also have this thing that whenever I travel, if I'm ever in a hotel room, I never feel like I'm missing something because I'll just Uber Eats it. The amount of times I've had to Uber Eats hair items like hairspray, deodorant, you name it, I've ordered it on Uber Eats. You can get grocery, alcohol, everyday essentials in addition to restaurants and food you love. So in other words, get almost anything with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age. Please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
This podcast is brought to you by Aura. Imagine waking up to find your bank account drained, bills for loans you never took out, a warrant for your arrest, all because someone stole your identity. Hackers aren't waiting. Why are you? That's why we're thrilled to partner with Aura. Your personal data is a goldmine for hackers, and Aura helps lock it down. Aura monitors the dark web, blocks data brokers from selling your information, includes a VPN for private browsing, and a password manager to secure your accounts before criminals break in. For a limited time, Aura is offering our listeners a 14-day free trial plus a dark web scan to check if your personal information has been leaked, all for free at aura.com/safety. That's aura.com/safety to sign up and start protecting yourself and your loved ones. That's AURA.com/safety. Terms apply. Check the site for details.